Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels.
Hello gamers and gameritas! Today I'm going to be doing a video that I have never done before in my life, but I've always really wanted to do it. A makeup look. Now, I'm not claiming to be a makeup artist. I'm not even claiming to be very good at makeup, but I have always really enjoyed cosmetics, transforming yourself, and the feeling of confidence that you get whenever you put on makeup. But I'm not going to be doing just any makeup look. I'm going to be doing one inspired by video games. I really want to bring video games and beauty closer together. I don't think they should be separate. Let's join them up. So that's why I'm doing a Dark Souls inspired makeup look today, and I hope you enjoy it. Fingers crossed this goes okay, because I honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. As you can see, I have got zilch makeup on today. I am absolutely clean faced and it's really weird. So I've zoomed you in a little bit closer so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing to my face. First up, you want to get this hair out of your face so you don't get like foundation and all that kind of jazz in it. That won't be good. And let's begin. Okay, so you might be able to see my face is a little bit on the shiny side, and we need to start prepping it for the makeup that I am about to pile on. The first thing I do in any makeup routine is put on a primer. This one in particular from Revlon is the Photo Ready Prime and Anti-Shine. It's in the color number 10, which is clear/transparent, so it doesn't add any color, it literally just preps your face. It comes with a little sponge already inside there, so I do actually just use the sponge, dab it into the product and start applying all over my face. So watch my forehead now. Shiny. No shine. Yay! Obviously there's nothing wrong with having shiny skin, it's just for me personally, I prefer having a matte base and then adding on shine / highlight where you need it, so on your cheekbones and your nose and your cupid's bow and stuff. I'm not a fan of having an entirely shiny face. So my face is looking nice and matte and it's ready for foundation. So with foundation, it entirely depends on sort of what I'm doing that day and what I feel like wearing, if my skin's particularly bad. I have a load of different foundations that I can use. But for this particular look, I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay Foundation. I think this might be the lightest shade. It's 110 Ivory. This is the one for combination / oily skin. Ooh, that doesn't look clean. And to apply the foundation, I'm going to be using a standard beauty blender. I never really saw the hype in beauty blenders a couple of years ago. And then for Christmas, I asked for one because I couldn't bear myself to part with £16 for a freaking sponge. However, now that I own one, I actually own two. It is true what people say. These sponges they're magical. The kind of knockoff sponges and stuff, they don't work as well. They just don't. So I'm taking my beauty blender. This is the nude one. It's not just covered in foundation. Well, it is a bit covered in foundation. So I'm just gonna squirt the product directly onto the sponge. Lovely. And start dabbing. Whoa, that was a big dab. All over me face. Okay, this is definitely pale. But I mean, if we're talking about the characters in Dark Souls, they're not exactly gonna have a healthy sun-kissed glow, are they? Let's be real. Maybe apart from Solaire, because he praises the sun, doesn't he? So that's the foundation added. As you can see, like I said before, this stuff is pale. Next step in the routine is to use concealer. This one is the Radiance Reveal by Bourjois. It's in this little rectangular tube and it is really good for brightening up the under eyes. I suffer from quite dark circles and I was actually told that it's not just because I get like no sleep. It's because dark circles are also something to do with your liver condition. So if you have a bad liver condition, it shows up in your dark circles. So obviously that is me. So I'm just tapping it in a sort of triangle / semicircle motion. And then using the same beauty blender, but on this little pointy end, I'm going to blend this part in. Next part of the routine is to set this stuff so it doesn't start smudging, smearing and melting off your face. To set my face, I'm going to be using the Technic Soft Setting, nope, that's not the name. I'm going to use the Technic Soft Focus Transparent Setting Powder. So some people like to use a little powder puff to do this. I've kind of gone back to using a brush. I don't know, I like the feeling of having a soft brush, brushing it all in. La 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 la. This is a powder brush that I got ages ago, I'm talking years ago, and it is from Urban Decay. It's their powder brush. I'm not sure if it has a specific name, but I will try and find out for you. Yeah, it just says Urban Decay powder. Pretty high quality brush. It's quite heavy as well, and the bristles are, it's like putting a kitten against your face. It's so soft. I'm using swirly motions. Oh God, I just breathed some in. I think because I've got this massive soft box of light behind me, I look a lot more flat and pale than I do in the mirror. It's fine, guys. It's all fine. We'll make it work. I've got a bit of glitter there as well. Where did that come from? Get out of here, glitter. Get out of here. Top tip, if you are a cheapskate, like me, if you have got a tube of mascara and you are coming to the end of it and it's dry and you want to throw it away, don't throw it away. Keep the little spoolie brush wand, wash it loads in some warm water and like washing up liquid or shampoo or whatever. Leave it to dry, make sure all the product's out, and then you have got yourself a homemade spoolie completely for free. And you can just comb through your brows and make sure they're in the right place. There you go, make do amend. Okie dokie, so at this point we are going to start adding a little bit more dimension back into our blank canvas face here. First of all, I'm going to start using a blusher. This one is from MUA. It is in the colour Lolly. It's a weird name. Oh, it's got some mad fallout right now. This blush in particular is quite pigmented and there's a lot of fallout and product, so I'm going to be very careful just dipping in my blush brush in there, blowing off the excess and then going very gently into the apples of my cheeks. Is that too much? I don't know. Oh, this bit is a bit rough. Now I am going to start highlighting my face and bringing some more shimmer and light back into my blank canvas of a face. To do the highlight, I'm going to be using the Sleek Makeup Solstice palette. I specifically went for this palette because of course we're doing a Dark Souls inspired look, and the solstice is, you have a winter solstice and a summer solstice. God, I'm saying solstice a lot. And the solstice is when the sun is at the highest or lowest point in the sky at noon. So we're going with solstice because of course the sun in Dark Souls is quite an iconic thing. You've got Solera Vestora who praises the sun, of course, and got a little sun on my Dark Souls t-shirt. So this is why I've gone for the Solstice palette. This palette is actually really nice. You've got 4 little different shades. One of them is a cream shade that turns into a powder, but the other 3 are just powders. I love them all, but the one I'm gonna go with is, I'm probably gonna mix between these 2 at the bottom, the like orangey color and the goldy champagne color. To start highlighting my cheeks, I'm gonna use a fan brush, and it literally just says fan brush on it. So I don't know, this isn't a brand. I don't know where I got this. Actually I do, it's from boohoo.com and it was like 4 quid. And it's a pretty good fan brush, it's all right. Dab it into both of them and then start highlighting. Just on the tops of my cheekbones. Yeah, that highlight though. And again, getting some more product and doing the other cheekbone. Not that I have cheekbones, but Highlighting gives me that dream for a day, I guess. That's all right, we have light. We have light. Also, I'm going to be highlighting the bridge of my nose, but not using the fan brush. I'm going to be using an eyeshadow brush instead. This is, again, not branded. I just picked this up off, I believe it was Depop. It was one of those deals where you get like 10 different brushes and it was super cheap. But again, they're good quality. You don't need to spend £20 on an eyeshadow brush if you don't want to. You can find good quality brushes for really, really cheap. So I would recommend just having a little shop around. Definitely have a look online. You can find some steals. I'm just gonna go down the bridge of my nose. And I'm also gonna do the same on my Cupid's bow. Lovely. I am also going to want to highlight the underside of my brow bone as well. So in order to do that, I'm actually going to take the cream shade and just dip in there with my finger. Got a little bit on there now, and I'm just going to kind of dab it along. This is because I want the brow bone highlight to be a little bit more pronounced than the rest of my face. I'm taking the cream shade first, giving it a bit of like, essentially a primer. And then I'm gonna go over the top of this with the highlight powder, and it will just make it just a little bit more reflective and blinding. Now, again, I'm taking the two bottom shades on my brush. Here we go. Yes, oh, that brow bone highlight. Work. And on the other side. My face is looking a little bit more shiny and shimmery, and now we can really get to the Dark Souls side. I'm excited for this bit. I haven't prepared this or practiced this at all, so we're just kind of gonna roll with it and see how it turns out, I guess. So we're gonna start building up the eyes now. This is a really exciting part of makeup. I love doing eyes. It just brings everything to life. So to start prepping and priming my eyes, I'm using the Glow Pot from Topshop. I don't think this is actually an eye primer or a primer at all. I think this is actually just meant to be like a metallic eyeshadow cream, but I used it once and then put some eyeshadow over the top, and I found it really works well as a primer. So that's what I use now. And it's like a creamy, goldy champagne color. So I'm just getting a little bit of product on a eyeshadow brush and popping it on my lid. You don't have to use a brush for this. Putting it on your finger and just tapping it on and working it in as well works just as well. So I'm thinking, because Dark Souls, especially Dark Souls 3, is about fire and flames, and you've got the linking of the fire, and you've got Estus, and you've got all this gold, flamey, fiery coloured, you've got the fire-breathing wyvern at the start of Dark Souls 3. There's a lot to do with fire, so I'm going to incorporate some golden, yellow, orangey, and red tones into this look. But there are also going to be some juxtaposing darker sides, because, I mean, the entire game series is called Dark Souls. And then you've also got the Ashen One. Fire turns things into ash, which is like dark and grey and crumbly. You've got the undead soldiers that are everywhere in Dark Souls 3. Yol of Londor offers the Ashen One a way to channel his true strength, but in doing that he burdens him with a dark sigil, which makes him hollow. And this is all quite dark stuff. So with lightness and brightness and fire comes darkness, and I really want to show that in this makeup look. So hopefully my concept will come across and be executed well. We will see. So if we're going to be using some orangey reds, golds, and those kind of tones, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Saharan palette. It's got some great tones in here. Shall we see? Ooh, yes, this is definitely the type of color scheme I want to work with. These three colors here are what I'm feeling. Maybe this one as well, maybe this one as well. We're just gonna see. We're gonna make it work. Start off doing the eyes. I'm gonna use the Sara Hill eyeshadow pan in yellow. This is a really bright and pigmented, like daisy colored yellow. So we're gonna start by popping that on the lid. So it's this little pan here. Oh, it's so cute. What sort of brush? Ooh, maybe this one. So I'm just grabbing a clean eyeshadow brush, swirl it around the pan. Ooh, wow. This is gonna be good. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that color, that's amazing. Oh, I love this. I hope I do it justice. Right, I'm just gonna pop it now on my, oh my God. Ah! I've never used a color like this before. This is insane. Oh yeah, come through yellow. Blending it a little bit on the outer sides. This pigment though, I have no plan for this. We are just rolling with it and seeing what happens, I guess. So now I'm popping it on the inner corner and bringing it down under a little bit here. Yeah, yellow eyes are working. This looks really cool. I like that. Now that the yellow is on my eyes, I'm going to start sculpting it into a bit more of a red flamey type look. So to do that, I'm going to need help from my Sahara's palette. Dabbing into Sokoto here. And let's hope this works. Just going on like the outer corner here and working it over around the crease into a little C shape. Sunsetty. So I've decided to kind of drag it out into more of a, like a point at the end here using the Sokoto color from the Sahara palette. I just realized I have to go and run some errands in town later on, so this is gonna be fun. So I'm also gonna be taking this red color underneath my eye. I feel like I'm looking more like a phoenix at the moment than a Dark Souls sort of look. I feel like we need to use more of this yellow. I'm kind of obsessed with it. So I'm gonna start, what shall I do? Bringing it under here maybe a little bit. Definitely looks fiery. I'm really liking this, you know? I'm really digging it. Yeah, I like this. This is cool. So now I'm gonna wanna start adding more kind of dimension to this fiery eye that we have going on. So to do that, I'm gonna take some loose red glitter. As you can see, this isn't branded. Again, I have just found this, I believe this was off Depop, and I got 3 glitters for £5, I think. So I'm gonna start putting this on the eye and kind of trickling down like flames. And to fix that in place, I'm gonna use this glitter fix gel, which is from Stargazer. But I'm actually going to take the gel off the applicator onto my finger just to make it a little more spreadable. I'm just going to put it over the red part on the outside so that the glitter has something to stick onto when I put it on my eyelid. I'm dabbing the glitter onto my finger here and we're going to go for it. Whoa! So I'm thinking we don't have to be very like careful and precise with this. Flames and fire and all that kind of stuff aren't exactly neat and tidy, are they? Concentrating it on the outer corner and kind of dragging it down here. So we kind of have the glitter cascading down on the outer corner of the eye. Before I continue, I'm going to set this glitter in place because loose glitter is obviously quite messy. I don't want it to start going into my eyeball. So to do that, I'm taking the I Heart Makeup Fixing Spray and I'm just going to spritz it over my face. Ooh, that's quite refreshing, that is. Could be fiery, it could be Estus and blood, could be that bonfire, you know. We're getting all sorts of Dark Souls in this. It's great. Oh no, I just spilled the glitter everywhere. No. Oh, poo. Okay, we're about to get even more Dark Soul-y. To do that, I'm gonna need a liquid eyeliner, and the one that I'm using at the moment is Super Cat from Soap and Glory. You can use any liquid eyeliner if you're replicating this look, but I'm going for Super Cat liquid black eyeliner pen, which is just a standard like felt eyeliner. And I'm gonna start drawing some kind of black lines from my eyes. Here goes. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, we're gonna do the same on the other side, and then we are gonna let the glitter commence. So I'm done with my rivers of mascara tears dripping from my eyeballs because I'm crying that I'm hollowed because frickin' Yole of Londor gave me that dark sigil. How dare you, Yole? How dare you hollow me? The next part of this is to use the Sara Hill Dark Soul Glitter. This one in particular is what inspired this whole makeup look in the first place because this glitter pot is called Dark Soul. I kid you not, they have a glitter called Dark Soul, and then the idea sprang into my mind like, I need to do a Dark Souls makeup look. So I'm gonna grab my glitter fix gel again that I used for the red. I'm gonna take it off the applicator onto my finger and start just pressing it over. Cool. Oh my gosh, that is cool. Whoa, I just tipped a bit out of my hand. I don't want it to all fall off, but that is really cool. It's very fine as well, but I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited. Getting a little bit on my finger and I'm just kind of gonna. Oh yes, that's really cool. It's definitely adding like another dimension of darkness to this look. This is brilliant. This is what my Dark Souls character would look like. Concentrate it more at the eyeline and then spread it out a little bit more towards this side. Yes, Dark Soul glitter, come through. Bosh. I'm gonna go to town looking like this. I'm digging this look, man. I kind of can't stop looking at it. I think it's really cool. I think the next step in this look is to open the eyes a little bit more with some mascara. But first up, I'm gonna need to prime them using the NYX Big and Loud Lash Primer. You put this on your lashes before mascara. Not only does the mascara go on better, but it just seems to be better. I don't know. To be honest with you, I just use it because I have it, really. Lashes are primed, so now I'm going to go in with mascara. This mascara is my absolute holy grail. I've used it for years. No other mascara that I've tried comes close to being as good as this one. It's the Max Factor False Lash Effect Mascara. I just love it. I have no complaints with it at all, and I'm just going to use it until my dying day, I think. If anyone can find me a mascara that is better than this one, I'll probably give you, well, I'll give you a high five. Yeah, I love it. So let's start doing my mascaras. Hello, hello. Praise the sun. This look is going a lot better than I anticipated. Yay! And now to coat the bottom lashes. Now you might be surprised, but I don't actually use the False Lash Effect Mascara to do my bottom lashes. I use, to do my bottom lashes specifically, I use the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara because the wand is pretty tiny. It's like half the size of a regular mascara wand. As you can see, that is pretty small. And it's like perfect size for just getting into the lower lashes and not like smudging it around anywhere. You can't really see because of all of the Dark Soul glitter and the liquid eyeliner, but we're doing it anyway. Okay, don't get me wrong, false lashes, actual false lashes, as in the ones that I have here from Primark, because I'm classy, false lashes are amazing. And whenever I watch people doing beauty tutorials online, they use false lashes and it just adds an extra dimension. They just look perfect. And I wish I could use false lashes, but I'm just terrible at applying them. And when I do apply them, they just kind of fall off and it's an absolute pain. But for this makeup look, I'm going to attempt to put on false lashes because I think that will just give an extra oomph to the eyes. I'm using the Full Look false lashes from Primark for £1 because I was like, I'm probably not going to be able to use them, so why should I spend like £6 on a pair of eyelashes that are not going to be used, you know what I mean? So we'll test it out with this £1 version. They look alright actually, to be fair, don't they? They don't look too bad, these ones. They look okay. I feel like I'm just going to rip them off. Oh, no, there we go, got him. Got him! Got him! We have the eyelash. So now it is time to put on the glue. There is glue included as well. That's a good bargain, that is. Is there instructions? I don't think there's instructions. I'm just gonna have to do this and hope for the best. Putting the glue on the little rim, I guess. Is that what it's called? The eyelash rim? You're supposed to wait for a bit for them to get a bit tacky, so I'm just gonna blow on them and kind of just wait here and this is gonna go wrong, isn't it? It's gonna go wrong. Are there instructions? Oh! Is that instructions? Okay. Oh shit. Should I put these down? Okay. This is... Oh my god, what am I doing? What is happening? Nothing I do is correct. Oh, I don't even think they're friggin' instructions. Oh, wait. Okay, they were on the back of the box the whole time. Apply a thin layer of eyelash adhesive along the band of the false lash, not the rim. Hold for 30 seconds until adhesive becomes tacky. Oh, okay, so yeah, I'm doing that right. I am holding this thing for, oh, I think it's attached to my finger. Place the false lash against the eyelid as close to the lash line as possible. Using your fingertip, gently press the corners along the lash line to secure. Makes it sound so easy, but it's not. It's really not. Has that been 30 seconds? Soy chocolate milk is the one. Okay, I'm bored now. That should be enough time. Here we go. Oh my god, is that right? Is that right? Oh no, it's like, oh no. Oh, it's kind of worked. Oh no, it's coming off again. Come on eyelashes. I don't think that's half bad, you know. Oh no, it's coming up again. Shit!
2 hours later.
You know what though, I'm happy with that. That is okay, we're going with this, it's fine. We're gonna do the other lash and everything will be okay. You know what though, I'm actually genuinely happy with myself for that, because to say that the last time I wore lashes was in my high school prom and I was about 16, so that was 6 years ago. 6 years ago? No, 7 years ago. That took a while, didn't it? I think I'm doing all right, you know? I think I'm doing okay. It just feels like something, like a bug or something is just resting on my eyelid. I don't think Solera Vestora would wear falsies, but Lucy of Astora does. I've got my blinds open and people are looking at me very peculiarly. Hi! This whole lash experience has taken as much time as doing the entire rest of my face. It's an absolute, it's a sham, you know? I've got things to do, I've got to go to town. I never know what 30 seconds is. Screw it, we're going for it, we're going for it, we're going for it. Okay, this is hard. It took about half an hour and the lashes are about 3 inches from my actual lash line, but I'm happy with those lashes. I think I did okay. Did I do okay? Give me a thumbs up if I did okay. I need all the help I can get. Okay, so the Dark Souls eyes, I believe, are done. I'm liking this, but we have to finish off the look with some lips, don't we? We have to. It's the way of makeup. The final thing of this makeup look is, of course, lipstick. And I'm going to be using Sara Hill's lipstick in what is probably the best name of all time, Matte Damon. Matte Damon, as in M-A-T-T-E Damon. Has nothing to do with Dark Souls, but I just love that name so much. Petition to get Matt Damon in Dark Souls. Matt Damon though. Oh, maybe we could wing it like Matt Demon, as in Matt Demon Souls. There's always a way. Ah! Ah! Matt Damon. Can't get over it. Here's the lipstick from Sara Hill in this very lovely black tube. And this is the colour. It's a nudie pink. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh my god. That's well pigmented. I love that colour. Oh man, that formula is so nice. Okay, I'm in love. I'm in love. Genuinely really surprised by that lipstick though. I've used nudie pinks in the past and I've never really found that perfect formula that sits right and looks right and feels right. This is really freaking nice. Yes, Matt Damon, yes. In order to give it a little bit more depth, even though it does look pretty cool on its own, I am going to use a trick that I saw off Pinterest. So once you have your lipstick on, if you grab one of your favorite like highlighters, pop it in the middle of your lips, it gives a really cool sheen, holographic, iridescent effect. Because the shade on my lip is pink, I'm actually gonna take the top right corner this time. I'm just gonna rub a little bit on my ring finger. I love this highlighter, so pig. I hate saying pigmented, but it's pigmented. And I'm gonna dab it on like so. Ooh. Just kind of tap it in and get it blended. And there we go. This is the finished Dark Souls inspired makeup look. We've got essences of fire and burning and Estus and Ashen Ones. What do you reckon for my first makeup look? Did I do good? Did I do bad? Let me know in the comments below. I like how my hair is orange as well. It totally matches the eyes. Yes. A huge shout out to Sara Hill Makeup for sending me some products and giving me the inspiration to do this Dark Souls inspired makeup look. Thank you very much, Sara Hill. Do check out her cosmetics because the formulas are absolutely amazing. As you can see, they're very pigmented. Excuse me, phone. And they allowed even a makeup rookie like myself to create something quite cool. So thank you, Sara Hill. Please do subscribe and stay tuned for more videos like this, and I will catch you guys in another game related video somewhere in the future. Adios gamers and gamer readers.